Yes. Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. So this is your class 8th of ABM, and in this series we are going to attempt some question from the module B. Okay? So there is a first question from module B, that human relation approach rejected the rebel hypothesis by giving which of the following argument. So what is the right answer? See, human relation approach, basically it is given by Elton Mayo. Okay? Elton Mayo, he has given this approach and he has rejected the F.W. Taylor rebel hypothesis. So what is the rebel hypothesis? This is all about that workers are motivated by only money. Okay? So according to F.W. Taylor, workers are only motivated by money. ठीक है, that is a rebel hypothesis is all about. ठीक है, now the first option here is the worker does not work for money only. A worker operate in a techno economic system with no room for emotion. Authoritarian style is more productive. An individual pays attention to self achievement irrespective of the informal group norms. So what is the right answer here? What is the right answer? ठीक है, see the right answer here will be that is A, because rebel hypothesis is all about that workers are only working for money. They are attracted to ठीक है, so workers are only motivated by money, but human relation approach says that there is no only one need money, there are other need also. ठीक है, like human relation, social contact, the lack of predictability, the prospectus for surprise due to often to some missing data. This question is from the VUCA scenario. So the answer is volatility, uncertainty, complexity or ambiguity. What is the right answer exactly? According to VUCA scenario, what is the right answer here? ठीक है, see, when we are talking about the lack of predictability, surprise, that means we are talking about the uncertainty, where actually cause and effect is not known. ठीक है, cause and effect is not known. So B is the right answer. So what is a volatile? Volatile means there is a rapid change. ठीक है, uncertainty, there is always cause and effect which is not clear to you. Then complexity is there, all the factors are dependent upon each other. And then understanding, ठीक है ना, that is ambiguity. ठीक है, not clarity in the purpose and direction. Now, which of the following is not the component of the 3 C's of talent management? This is a very common question. Very common question it is. ठीक है, so what is the right answer? So what is the right answer here? ठीक है, the right answer will be here. See, McKinsey, they have given this word, that is talent management. Talent management means to nurture the talent, to manage the talent. ठीक है, so competence is the part of the 3 C's, commitment and contribution. But complexity, this is not the part of the 3 C's of the talent management. So D is the right answer. ठीक है, this question also came last year and last year also. which one of the following is a mismatch according to the JD and JS? बताइए which one is the right answer? According to JD and JS, which one is the right answer? So what is the right answer here? ठीक है, the right answer will be here. See, the right answer, basically the JD is all about the roles responsibility which is required to perform the job, and JS is all about human qualities which is required to perform the job. So JD include job identification, job summary, duty performed, supervision given and received, relation to other job, machine tool and working condition. But JS involved education qualification, experience, knowledge, personality characteristic, physical makeup and interest. So the answer will be a D, because that is not the part of the JD, that is a part of the JS. So this is a mismatch. Okay. Next is the act prescribing the minimum limit of wage in the certain employment is known as Payment of Wages Act, Equal Remuneration, Minimum Wage and Payment of Bonus Act. So what will be the right answer? ठीक है, what will be the right answer? See, for the minimum limit of wage, the act is Minimum Wages Act. ठीक है, C is the right answer. See, what is the purpose of Payment of Wages Act? It stop the unauthorized deduction from the wages. Unauthorized deduction from the wages. Equal remuneration is for man and woman. Both workers should earn in a equal manner. ठीक है, and Minimum Wages Act is minimum limit of wage, and Bonus Act is part of the profit will be given to the employee. C is the right answer. The sexual harassment came into the force by which date? Last year this question came into the without option category. ठीक है, without option. Now tell me the right answer. When this act came into the force, ठीक है, 2 times this question came. Now what is the right answer? Right? So what is the right answer here? See, the right answer here will be 9th of December 2013. B is the right answer. ठीक है, which of the following is a mismatch? Job rotation is a practice of moving employee between job in the organization. Job specification is what? That provide candidate with the outline of main duties and responsibility of the role which they are applying. Job enrichment is all about the vertical loading of job, creating meaningful role through the feedback, encouragement and communication. And job enlargement is the horizontal loading of job. ठीक है, so you have to find out the mismatch. बताइए what will be the right answer? ठीक है. So what will be the right answer? The right answer here will be C. Job rotation is absolutely correct. That is about practice moving employee between the job. But job specification, this tells you about the human qualities which is required to perform the job. So B is the right answer because B is absolutely wrong. We have written here that main duties and responsibility, but it is related to the human qualities. Okay. The Zohari window is a convenient method used to achieve and among the individual self awareness, personal development, self awareness, and social development. So, which one is the right answer? Okay. So, what is the right answer here? The right answer will be A. This tool is about the self awareness and the personal development. Okay. Developed by the Zohari. Okay. Zohari means Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham. This tool is all about arena. ठीक है. See, this is the open area, this is the blind spot, this is the hidden area, and this is the unknown. So what is the open area? What you know about yourself, it is known by the other also in a team. What is a blind spot? Blind spot mean you don't know about yourself but other know about you. Hidden means you don't want to disclose anything about you but other don't know. ठीक है. And unknown is even you don't know and other also don't know. ठीक है. So that is absolutely wrong. So always try to increase your this area left pan. ठीक है. Next is ego defensive attitude of what? Option A, help a person to defend his self image, drive the satisfaction from expressing the central values. C is help a person to adjust to his world, and D is none of the above. So which one is the right answer? So what will be the right answer? See, the right answer will be ego defensive means you always trying to defend your self image. Is the right answer. This is a part of the attitude. Okay. So we have the adjustment function, ego defensive, value, and knowledge. Adjustment is all about where you trying to adjust in the new environment. Ego defensive is all about where you trying to defend your self image. Knowledge attitude is based on your knowledge, and then we have the value expression based on the value. Okay. Now you have to find out you have to match the following: emotional power, reflected power, and coercive power. This question is also came last year only. Okay, very nice question it was. So just give me the answer. What will be the right answer of this? ठीक है. So what will be the right answer? See, with the emotional power means when you are ready to work beyond time and money. ठीक है. And what is the referent power? That is based on the trust. ठीक है. So for A, fourth comes. So of course A is the right answer. For B, 2 comes. It often influence follower. ठीक है. Referent power is all about influence. The follower who may not be particularly aware that they are modeling their behavior on that of manager. ठीक है. Next is reflected power. Reflected power is all about the when you are in the close proximity of the powerful person. ठीक है. And coercive power is when you are working because of the threatening. ठीक है. Next is this is the study of employee perception and perspective of the organization. We called it as a climate survey, total reward, compa ratio and wages. So what will be the right answer? The right answer will be the climate survey. Climate survey is a method where we can find out the employee perception about anything. ठीक है. The best time to use accommodation in the conflict management. When quick and decision action is vital. When you want to build credit for use in later disagreement. When people need to cool down and gain perspective. When temporary settlement of complex issues needed. ठीक है. बताइए अकॉर्डिंग टू थॉमसन किलमैन व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर. ठीक है. सो द राइट आंसर विल बी बी व्हेन यू वांट टू बिल्ड द क्रेडिट इन द लेटर एग्रीमेंट. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द राइट आंसर. नाउ ठीक है. Now I'll show you where our batches are there. We have already started new batch for JIB and CIB for CIB. ठीक है. 8 March it was started. ठीक है. And you have to click here in the category of the JIB and CIB. ठीक है. Then we have the CAIIB June and this is the selection pro batch, the English medium batch which we have started recently on 8th of March. ठीक है. So my ABM classes are going on in this batch, right? Half of the classes we have completed and others are remaining. ठीक है. So this is the batch. ठीक है. And you can just see here, I'm going to cover your ABM subject.